We're on the fourth day of this incredible race. Today is the long day that everybody has worried so much about. It's a section of 90 kilometers with a 36-hour time cutoff. And now let's meet one of our racers from Great Britain to find out how they're dealing with the stress. Good morning, Daniel.
Hey, how are you?
I'm very good. More to the point, how are you?
Well, I'm all right, considering we've just done, nearly 100 kilometres over the last 3 days, and we've got 90 kilometres to do today. Not a bad night's sleep last night, which really helped. And I've got great teammates as well, so we're going to get through it together.
What can you tell us about your teammates?
Well, we are all here raising money for the UK-based military veterans charity Walking with the Wounded. I think the majority of us are military veterans, so I think together we're sort of using that shared background and, pulling each other along and making sure that we get through it together as a team.
Excellent, excellent. So absolute teamwork. And yesterday in the desert, how did it go?
I think, surprisingly for me, I had an okay day, which was a contrast against the day before where I had one of my low points. I think it was a beautiful stage, but frankly just too much sand. But we're in the Sahara, right, so you've got to expect that.
And for today, what's your strategy to cope with today, the 90 kilometers?
Zero strategy, one foot in front of the other, get through it as a team. Take it easy. I think it's going to be a really hot day. I think take it easy when it's at its hottest, and when it gets cooler later on, maybe try and push on a little bit more. But it's just about finishing now. It's about getting to the end.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Have a great time out there.
Thank you very much. Have a great day yourself too.
And now let's go and meet one of our camp marshals, Blaise. Tell me, Blaise, how do you wake up the racers in the morning?
Well, hopefully they're already awakened, but I'm gonna shake them a little bit. And you want to know?
I want to know.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Good morning, everyone. This is your marshal speaking here. I would like you to be on the start line in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So pack up your bags, get ready, and good luck to you all. Come on, guys. Come on.
Well, you seem to have stayed calm but firm. So are you enjoying this?
I do a lot. I do a lot. Well, this is not the best part of my role. Here I just have to be firm and make sure they get there for the start to be on time. But then on the race, I'm more cuddly and really push them to carry on, reassure them, and remind them why they're here and why they came to the MDS, when they want to drop out, and make sure that I can do the maximum so they carry on. And when they reach the limit, of course, I don't push them too much, but I want them to go to the limits.
Firm but cuddly. Thank you so much. Let's go and see the highlights of today. Now for the portrait of the day, with the adventurer David Liano, who withdrew from the race yesterday.
I completed the race in 2017, and when I crossed that finish line, I knew that I was going to be back. So I signed up again for last year, for 2022. Just after reaching the bivouac for the first night, I wake up to see a message on my satellite messenger that said that my father had had an accident and that he needed urgent surgery and that I had to come home. I took the decision, which was very easy for me at the moment, of heading back home. I'm just so happy to be back here for this opportunity, again, for this wonderful experience. And I asked my father, please don't get on the bike this time, wait until I'm back.
It's tough. It's beautiful. That's what makes Marathon des Sables special.
I really like tough challenges. I have climbed the highest mountains in the world. I've gone to expeditions to the toughest places. I do a lot of hike and fly races. So I like big challenges. And Marathon des Sables is one of the toughest. I love having that goal in my calendar, that challenge, doing all the training, all the preparation. I think that the bigger the challenge, the bigger the reward. And Marathon des Sables is definitely a massive challenge. We are at CP1 on day 3, and yesterday at night I started having some stomach issues. I was completely dehydrated. I'm feeling very weak, and I'm having a difficult time even keeping water in. So I think it's time for me to think of safety, and I've decided to stop here. Of course, this is not the way that I would have liked it to turn out, but Marathon des Sables is an adventure, for sure. And by definition, an adventure has an uncertain outcome. And sometimes you can make it, sometimes you have to go home and come back and try it again. That's what I will do. I'll be back here.
The adventure continues with Ian Corliss. Ian, 90 kilometers, that's quite a kick in the teeth.
Yeah, you could say that. I don't know what's going through the runners' minds today. It's such a long way, harsh terrain, intense heat, a real challenge. But it is the toughest race on the planet.
So from what you're seeing, how are the runners looking at this stage?
They're tired. You know, at the end of the day, it's day 4. They've already had 3 very tough days. The only thing that is on their minds is to get through the stage and to do one foot in front of the other.
Now, we've talked a lot about the front runners, male and female, but what have you seen with some of the back runners, middle of the pack, back runners? What are your impressions?
Surviving. I mean, I think that's the only thing that you can say. They're on autopilot. They are literally looking 1 meter in front of them and checkpoint to checkpoint, and water rationed, and it's a case of let's get to the night time, let the cooler temperatures come, and hopefully they can gain more time during the night when it's easier to move.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Ian.
Thank
and
you.
we will see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's go and see some more absolutely breathtaking scenery. We're at the 4th day of this incredible race. We're at the finish line, and the 3 leaders have just come in. They were incredibly close together. So now we're going to leave you with the images of their arrival.